The next category of interventions that I want to talk about is thinking skills. In particular, I want to talk about cognitive behavioral therapy. So what that means is, the idea here is it's not what happens that causes you to be upset, it's how you think about what happens. For example, it could start raining right now. And I could say, oh no, this is terrible, it can't be raining because now clouds are coming over and it's going to mess up me doing this video and this makes me so mad, it can't be raining, and I could be mad about it all day long, right? Or it could start raining right now and I could think to myself, well, this is awesome, I live on a river, maybe it'll rain enough to cause it to flood a little bit, then I can go whitewater canoeing and I love to do that. This is awesome, I hope it keeps on raining. So I can feel really good about it. So it's the same thing that happens to rain. But depending on how I think about it, that's going to determine how I feel about it. Does that make sense? So, so what we can do is we can teach kids to watch their thoughts and understand that your brain is making thoughts all the time and you don't have to believe them all. A lot of those thoughts are inappropriate or they're inaccurate. So we can teach children categories or classes of thinking that are not really accurate or true. For example, filtering, okay? So if you're filtering, that means you don't notice any of the good stuff, you only focus on the negative. So we can teach them these categories, and there's some kid-friendly ways to do that. I'll show you a couple of those, and I'll have them listed in my resources also. This is how we teach children to use their thoughts to mediate their experience and to have emotional control. This is how we teach them to use their thoughts to manage their stress. This is how we teach them to use their thoughts to recover from an error or a shortcoming so that they can keep performing their best and they're able to continue being a learner. Another way to talk about cognitive behavioral therapy, I have a little story for you. It's called the dog poop story. So there was this kid, and he lived really close to his school, so he could walk to school every day. And one day he combed his hair, and he had his breakfast, and he got everything ready, and then he stepped off his porch into the grass, right into a big pile of, you guessed it, dog poop. So if this is a child who's anxious, he might think, oh no, I just stepped in poop. This is horrible. I can't go to school like this because if I go to school like this, everybody's going to think that I smell bad and then nobody's going to want to be friends with me. I'm just going to have to go back inside and, I got to get these shoes off of me and I might as well just stay in bed. There's no way I can go to school like this. Or let's say this is a kid who gets angry. If this is a kid who gets angry, he may get ready for school, step off of his porch, right into the pile of poop, and then think, whose dog did that? I'm going to get that dog. I can't believe that dog. That is so unfair. I'm going to teach that dog a lesson. If this is a child who knows how to be happy, they may get ready for school and step off the porch, right into the pile of poop, and then they'll go, oh man, I can't believe this. Well, it's been like 2 years since I last stepped in poop, so that probably means I have, another 2 years to go of being poop free, and I know I can clean this off or put on another pair of shoes and then I'll go to school and everything will be fine. So this is not a problem I can't fix. So it's how we think about things and our thinking habits that determine how we feel. We want to teach kids a little bit more about that. And there's some neat kid-friendly ways to do that. For example, this is a good one here. This is the Superflex curriculum. And it's also a curriculum for teaching some social skills. So it's got Superflex, who teaches kids super flexible thinking strategies so they can defeat their team of unthinkables, who are led by Rock Brain, who tries to get you stuck on only what you want. And then there's other characters like, how about the Topic Twistermeister? He tries to make you jump off topic. And so this is a way that you can teach a kid what staying on topic means and also how to notice when they're getting off topic and some thinking skills to help them keep on topic. There's another one called the Brain Eater. He's an octopus. He tries to distract you with stuff, so he's got like his DS over here and a TV over here and his pen over here. And so we learn ways to keep ourselves more focused by moving the thing that keeps us distracted out of the way so we can't see it. So we're teaching the kids, again, some thinking skills. This is cognitive behavioral therapy. Again, I'll have a list of resources so you'll be able to see some books that you can get for your child or games that you can play so you can teach your child the thinking skills they need to be able to deal with life's little mishaps without it throwing them completely off track. Because this is a characteristic of children with ADHD. They can be fine, they're happy, they're cruising along, but then one thing goes poorly or they get one criticism and it can just completely emotionally derail them. And now they're off track and out of sync and can't focus and emotionally off for the whole rest of the day. Well, we want them to be able to recover from these moments. And this is a way that we can teach them to do this.